Let's talk about Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt is shit out of luck. He had his case thrown out. He's not getting to go pursue his case. It's kind of messed up because the UFC knew that his opponent was cheating and they helped him. Basically, they covered up the fact that he failed his drug test and helped the fight continue. Pretty messed up. I think it's really messed up. If you're playing things straight arrow and you're doing things the right way, and there's supposed to be rules, but like they're only enforced for part of the people and not all the people, that's pretty wild. I would hate to think that that's a thing that's even possible too much. Hamza Mayer saying UFC, Hollywood buying court judges. I'm hoping that's not really a thing. I don't know the full context of the case and what is to be said, but I don't know. I have a feeling that part of this is like, what can of worms gets opened up if this goes through, right? What can of worms gets opened up? If they're like, okay, yeah, man, the company knew that certain guys were on PEDs and they allowed them to compete and people sued. Well, couldn't anyone who fought somebody who was on therapeutic testosterone or no, because it's legal at that time. So it wouldn't have been anything wrong because they made it legal for that period of time. What if that's one of the reasons why they throw it out? Because the can of worms it opens. How many more cases and more lawsuits get brought forward? Yeah, I don't think he has either. I think a lot of these guys have never really been tested. I think they may take samples and throw them out. That was the thing. Remember, did you guys watch the American Gladiators thing, the American Gladiators documentaries thing series? Go watch that. It's pretty good. One of the things that they did is like people started accusing them of steroids and talking about steroids use. So they started testing them. And then that was the thing. Every time they got brought up about steroids, like, oh, well, we have a rigorous testing program. They didn't punish them or say, hey, stop taking the steroids, or we know you're on steroids, or report it to anything. They just took the test. They tested them, but they didn't do anything about it, just so they could say they were doing something about it. Steroids and all that PED stuff is a dirty secret world that people still aren't wanting to talk about yet.